Hello, good morning, and welcome to TVC Breakfast. Thanks for choosing us this morning. My name is Etoma Edu.
And where would you rather start your morning rather than the best team on morning television? My name is Ria Abdul. It's always a pleasure to have you join us.
Indeed, Nigeria, it is time for breakfast. And I, for one, I'm so pleased that you're choosing to spend your morning here with us on the TVC Breakfast Show. You're very welcome. My name is Olamide Odekunle.
It's the second day of the week. Talk about this particular week, Monday, Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, I should say. I'm Ibrahim Shita, and we're here again to give you all the information that you deserve to know. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you, Ibrahim. And like, it's the second day of the week. I'm very gassed up. Energy
is actually the third
of this
day
brand new week.
Of the brand new week. So I'm very excited.
No, it's actually the third day of the brand new week because it starts on Sunday.
No, I'm not even counting.
Second of the working day.
Yeah, working day. I'm not talking about.
When you love your job, you don't count.
Exactly.
When you love your job,
I'm
you
actually
don't
looking
count.
at Monday, Tuesday.
You know, I don't count because I'm always eager to wake up every morning to make
That's
sure
right.
that we inform Nigerians. Are we ready today?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
There's
We are.
lots to talk about on the show this morning.
That's right.
Like, you know, Ibrahim will take us through the headlines of the newspaper, tell us everything that has made it to the newspaper this morning. And then we have the FCT brief where we go to Abuja and they tell us everything that's happening in Abuja as well. We come back to Lagos where we have Trending Now with Olamide. She tells us everything that is happening from all around the world. And today, ASU is still on the forefront. We're going to talk to a very important personality as we discuss how we can solve the solutions for the ASU strike. So please grab your cup of coffee and let's have a fantastic show. We'll start with the story where Governor of Delta State, Sheriff Oborevwori, has ordered an intensified crackdown on criminal networks following the interception of sophisticated weapons by operatives of the Department of State Service in Asaba. Now, during a visit to the DSS commandant in the state capital, the governor commended the agency for what he described as a major breakthrough in Delta's ongoing campaign against all forms of security challenges. Now, earlier, the Department Director of Operations, DSS Delta Commander, Mr. Anthony Ifemeje, briefed the governor on the intelligence-led operation carried on the 12th of October 2025 within the Asaba metropolis. Now, according to him, the string operation led to the arrest of notorious arms dealers Stephen Sabo Atoshi and his accomplice, a 40-year-old secondary school teacher from Taraba State.
Those who want to make trouble in Warri, like I have told them before, they have not seen trouble. We don't want trouble. It should not be fair, because that place needs to be developed more. I've directed the security agencies, the person who shot somebody and killed somebody, that person, they should look for that person and bring that person to book. You can see they brought this kind of into Delta State. It's not madness. Who do you want to kill?
This following sustained covert and intelligence collection efforts on the movement of the cache of arms from Sheba, southern Libya, through Chad into Nigeria via an illegal border in Gidam, Yobe State. It was uncovered that Atosi has been in the business for over 8 years, during which he has supplied over 50 firearms.
It's quite scary, Etoma. We're hearing that someone has been in this kind of business for over 8 years. And look at the kind of arms that we're seeing. These are not small boy arms. Like, these are arms that you're supposed to see with the police force. And it's now scary to see that there's even a place a storage where you see all this kind of arms. Now, at the end of the day, you wonder who gets it. Does it get into the wrong hands? When it gets into the wrong hands, that's when we see the level of insecurity in the state.
Oh, yes. For me, being in the business for 8 years, the guy they try, a small boy. There are people that have been in that business for up to 40 years. You will be shocked. There are people that produce arms right here in Nigeria based on intelligence reports that we've heard before now. But I also want to commend the DSS for a job well done. Look, anything that has to do with security, I always recommend intelligence gathering first before action.
Yeah.
So you see, when the DSS moves, it moves with conviction because they know what they want to do. So I want to commend them. And the governor sounding the way he did was also very pivotal for me, because it shows he was really angry.
You can see the anger of the governor, Olamide. I love the way he spoke. You know, at the end of the day, we talk about insecurity, but at the end of the day, the people that have these arms are the ones that make sure that, you know, people do not sleep well at night. You're afraid. In a country like, in a state like that, you are scared. If I sleep, will I wake up? What will happen? Will people come? You know, you're traveling, you're scared. And the governor is saying this. We're also looking at the fact that Etoma says 40 years. Like, I'm scared of 8 years, and you're saying 40 years. 40. Why do we even let it stay so long before we finally get these people?
I absolutely think this bus begs the question, how many more people, you know, in our communities are covert arms dealers, are in these intricate crime networks, and there are teachers, there are brothers, there are people who we work with on a daily basis, and we don't know that they're part of these intricate systems that are bringing illegal arms into this country, contributing to insecurity. But Etoma, like you rightly said, I'm very happy. I think this DSS bus really does show us that Nigerian policing is better when there's intelligence. Intelligence gathering should be the first step. And I think that our police power will depend more on what's it called, intelligence, rather than gun and fire power. We need smarter policing. This man was a teacher, and imagine the people that he could have radicalized, the kind of harm that he could have done. It's
Ibrahim, let me come to you here. We're hearing a teacher is part of it. Sometimes, you know, you hear these things and you're surprised. A teacher, there's a certain way I expect a teacher to behave, and we're hearing that he's part of it. You know, we speak about intelligence, which is very good, but can we continue to spread this to other states? Because other states are also experiencing this insecurity.
Yes, if you ask all the governors, they say they are doing what they have to do to ensure that they fight against insecurity. But one thing is that they do not control the federal government's, you know, security. Talk about the police, talk about the Nigerian army, talk about the navy, etc. That's why they are coming up with their own different initiatives, having, you know, something of a semblance of state policing, but not yet. We're not there yet. So one thing is, we have been trying to preach to ourselves, and I think it's not really working, because you're asking, what are the churches doing? What are the mosques doing? What are these religious organizations doing? Are they radicalizing people, or are they trying to teach people, educate people, and, you know, demotivate them, de-radicalize them from, you know, committing atrocities and criminalities on the fellow human beings? So we have to do so much to fight against the proliferation of light weapons. They've actually blamed Libya, they've blamed the US, they blamed France, they blamed all of these countries that are selling weapons because they buy them in dollars. So that are selling weapons to these people. Some of them are also locally fabricating these weapons. So we need to do so much in order to mop up all these proliferation, all these light weapons that we have, you know, spread across the country.
Ibrahim, and just to stay with you on this one, sometimes we wonder, where do they get the weapons from? I don't think these are locally manufactured weapons, because you see the weapons, they look like things that have been bought. Now, who are the people selling them? Who are the people buying? And I tell you, it's a chain. At the end of the day, the people that were even talking, they might not even be the people that are directly buying it and giving it to these people. You
can also ask, there are saboteurs among the security agents, although the Nigerian army, the Nigerian police, they're also doing so much to weed out some of these bad eggs among them, because we've had stories of some police officers who are renting out guns to these criminals. You know, some of them have been arrested, you know, back in the day. So whatever it is that we have to do, even we also need to be our own brothers keepers. We keep our eyes open. Fine, we want to stay with our 2 eyes closed at night, but we have to be our own first security, you know, agents, by, you know, knowing who is in who lives within your neighborhood. Try to spot some kind of movement around, you know, something that is very, very scary.
I'm constantly saying, you know, where there's demand, there will be a supply. Aside from these people who are proliferating these weapons, we also need to look at who are they supplying to. The people that are consuming these weapons as well. Everybody needs to be brought to book.
Exactly. And I love the fact that the governor is saying this. But for me, I love to see things like this, and I love to see them stand the test of time. I love the way he's energetic about it. I just hope that it's something that, you know, he pulls through with it. And I hope that other governors as well will get to emulate from, you know, what he has done.
You know, Warri, which is a very popular city in Delta State, is known for, you get what I'm saying.
I didn't want to go there. I'm like, let me just keep that on the low.
So the governor definitely will be passionate about something like this. I want to implore DSS not just to stop by arresting the person, that is, get deeper information. Let's know the chain, know where the supply is coming from.
And break the cartel.
So if you do not do that, the tendency is that you will be treating the symptoms. You know, not the sickness
and
itself.
For me, those kind of weapons should not go to the wrong hands. That is just what I stand against, you know. But we'll take a quick breather now. When we come back, Ibrahim is ready for the newspaper review. Don't go anywhere. This is TVC Breakfast.